Hospitality is more than an industry, it's a way of life.
Hear, hear.
My first jobs were in hospitality, potato rumbling in the basement of the Crown in Cowden with my brother Spencer pot washing, then learning the bar in the Henry VIII in Hever where my sister Chloe worked. And for 14 years I ran a hospitality business with my husband Paul in my constituency of Mid Dorset North Pool. All of my children, like so many others, have worked in hospitality. It's an amazing learning ground for life and deeply rewarding. Through our business, we supported families through their happiest and saddest days of their lives. We befriended the lonely, offered a daily catch-up for regulars, and became a hub for community groups and local businesses. But it's a tough life. Unsociable hours, low pay, insecure conditions are the norm. In the 9 months since the budget, over 80,000 people in the industry have lost their jobs, including my son Isaac. I first got involved in local politics because of the crippling cost of business rates, and I continue to campaign on that today. I hear the argument that the Conservatives had no plan to continue the relief and that the interim measures are better than nothing. But that's cold comfort to businesses facing massive increases, uncertain revaluations and no assurance about what happens next April. But it's not just the rates, it's the whole regime. Hall & Woodhouse Brewery, who run so many brilliant pubs in Dorset, explained that revaluations after refits directly disincentivise investments. And I know the Minister will say he cannot preempt the budget, but I want him to hear loud and clear some hospitality businesses will not make it until April, and for those that do, unless they see a permanently lower cost, the writing is on the wall. On national insurance, I must take issue with the claim small businesses are not worse off. Having run a hospitality business, when you take the front and back of house 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, you need more than 5 full-time members of staff. And my constituent Craig from the Bear in Wimborne explained, national insurance costs for part-time workers on minimum wage have increased 74.5%. Those costs have to be passed on, and as well as affecting prices, are likely to lead to lower wage growth and job losses. Now, the costs of going out is impacting heavily on Gen Z. As a mum of 4 of them, I welcome the reduced drinking culture and healthier lifestyle, but I recognise the reality is that they are preloading at home to reduce the cost of a night out. That is no criticism of the nighttime economy. Their costs have been increased and the responsibility of Martin's Law, but we must change our tax regime to reflect how society is changing. Finally, Madam Deputy Speaker, hospitality is not just about food and drink, it's about people, communities and the very identity of the United Kingdom. Let's not just save hospitality, let's celebrate it.
Hear, hear.